Welcome back to Daytime. It just so happens that I am now surrounded by my absolute favorite flower, and nobody knew that. It's absolute coincidence. I have with me Tina Barkley, co-founder of Fleurs de Villes. Welcome to Daytime.
Thank you very much.
I walked in, I thought, oh my God, tulips.
I was mind reading.
Yeah, clearly you were. They really are. They're my favorite in any and every color. They are absolutely my favorite.
They are. They're just such a staple at this time of the year, really.
They are. And you know, I know we're not meant to talk about that, but is there nothing more glorious than a tulip festival when they're all lined up like that?
I
just
know.
beautiful.
I couldn't agree more.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about, I guess, Fleurs de Villes. So there's an exhibit happening. So let's tie into what's going on with that.
Great. Well, Fleurs de Villes is a flower show where we're really celebrating local floral talent.
Okay.
And we started it in Vancouver. We've been moving it across the country.
Wow.
This is the first year we're doing 5 cities, and the first time we've come to Ottawa. So we're really excited to bring it to town. We've got phenomenal local florists that are participating. And what they're doing, they're setting up mannequins at Bayshore Shopping Centre.
Okay.
And there will be 15 mannequins on display, all dressed in fresh flowers.
Like a mannequin, like a human body mannequin kind of thing?
It's a fusion of where fashion meets floral. So there's nothing unnatural on the mannequins. They're all flowers. So we were just setting up, as I left, I saw this train of a wedding dress. So
all in flowers.
All in flowers. There will be a bikini. There will be a woodland fairy. There's a Hollywood diva.
Created by
Yes,
florists?
a vintage Dior dress.
No way.
Yes, and they're all flowers.
Now I'm trying. I don't even know if I can imagine that.
Do you know what? It is honestly mind-blowing. The talent, the creativity, the vision that these florists have, and they love to do it, right? Because it's not just someone ordering flowers, but they get to just blow their own minds with what they can do.
They get to step into, not out of, but they get to step into their creativity, right? Because usually what we do is we order flowers and we get a nice bouquet, and we think that's artistic enough. But now they really get to challenge themselves. That must be exciting.
They get so excited. So we have some awards that we give out. It's a really, really fun time.
And so this is what's been happening in all the cities where they create these mannequin dresses?
Oh, if you go to our Instagram at Fleurs de Villes, or if you go to our website, we'll point you to our Facebook, but you can see the creation.
Everything is under the screen so people can go.
Oh, perfect. In Edmonton, we had a Beauty and the Beast.
We did not.
Oh, my goodness. Every city
is going to be checking that out. Wow.
And so the displays will be open at Bayshore Centre tomorrow from Wednesday right through till Sunday. Okay. And then we do a pop-up flower market on Saturday, so you can go buy some fresh flowers.
And so you walk, I mean, obviously you can walk into the mall for free.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just on display.
Right just there.
Yep.
Just like
to
that.
Anybody visiting the mall.
Beautiful. Yeah. And then at the end of the show, flowers will be for sale.
Well, on the Saturday, we have a pop-up flower market.
Beautiful. Yeah. All right, so you brought with you some flowers. Let's talk a little bit about what you've brought and what we should or shouldn't be doing. Give me some of your expertise. So
Saturday, maybe you're at the market and you buy yourself some flowers because we can't resist. You just want to bring a little beauty into your home.
Of course.
But like so many people, you'll buy a bunch of flowers and you'll just kind of stick them in a vase.
I might do that.
You know, and a lot of us do that, but you know, we don't have the talent that these other people, that these florists have. I want to show you 3 ways that you can just do something a little bit different. So this is a unique vase, and people wouldn't think of this as a typical vase because it's so cylindrical. And big. And they come in different sizes, but look what happens. People are afraid to cut flowers. Don't be afraid to cut flowers. And just create this kind of even look with the flowers in the cylinder.
And they're not
it's very dramatic.
Because over here they're completely out of but here they're almost sitting
That's right. You could even cut them down further. And what you always need to do when you get flowers is cut them, because the air is always getting into the stem, and that will help kill your flowers. So to create longevity, you want to cut your flowers and get them into water as soon as you can.
And no leaves, right? I read that somewhere. Well, you shouldn't have, I don't know about these leaves because they might be different.
No, all leaves. It's true. Okay, I was just going to mention, so I love the look of some green in here. And again, this is a second look. It's very impactful and tighter. So this a little bit of a different look, but I like the leaves in. Some people like the leaves out. The problem is if you do leave the leaves in, you know, they get gooey and smelly because bacteria starts to build up in the vase. So you can put a penny in. That'll create a bit of an antibacterial. You can put bleach in.
I wasn't sure if that was one of those old wives' tales.
No.
Bleach? Did you just say bleach in my flowers?
Well, I know, a tiny bit of bleach. But you know what the most common one is to put maybe 3 tablespoons of vinegar and 2 tablespoons of sugar. The sugar will feed it. The vinegar will help kill the bacteria. So that's your recipe for, they even say vodka will be an antibacterial.
Okay, excuse me.
I'm like, I don't know if that's a good use.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my vodka in I love my flowers, but I love my vodka more.
I'm with you.
Okay, so 2 sugar.
2 sugar and 3 vinegar.
Look at that, I'm writing it down. I got to do that.
But you're totally right. The less greens in. I like the greens, but if you keep them out or pull, see, I've only got the stems and I tried to trim the greens. That will help your flowers last longer.
Yeah, so that the leaves aren't in the bottom. They're just sort of at the top.
And not too much water. People put too much water in.
I think I do that too. And like in here, I noticed you only have. I would have put water.
I lost some in the cab on the way over, but I would put a little bit more in there if I were you.
Got it.
Now, final look here. You can trim some of these up.
Let's do that.
I've literally just got some mason jars here, and this is fun if you're having people over for a barbecue.
And look how that's just one.
That's just one.
Just one flower in this guy, not a whole bunch.
But just simply beautiful. And just a mishmash of flowers. Just trim them right down there.
I just noticed. I'm thinking, how did you get such a small leaf? But what you did is you went for the top leaf.
I just cut and trimmed in there.
Right up there, and then the leaf stays in. Oh my goodness.
You know what's fun is to put them down a table and just to create a real look, because you want low arrangements on dinner tables so you can
talk.
Converse. But if you want something really wow factor-ish, it's fun to put that on your table, put these in your kitchen, put that in your living room.
So there's
exactly. And one type of flower, but it carries a look.
Yes, and I like this. I like, because it's, you know, instead of having one pot, let's say, on my table, I've got like 4 of these, and I kind of just put them together, and that's creating a centerpiece more or less.
Definitely. If I want to put that on your bathroom counter, you know.
And how long do you think? Like, once I've got a flower like this, and let's say I cut off. See, this leaf's already a little bit mushy, so I want to cut it here. Is it true that I'm meant to cut them in diagonal?
So all that the cutting on the diagonal does is open greater surface area for more water to get up. So yes, it's a good thing. People think that's only a tip for a rose, but it's good for any flower. And again, the sooner, and people even cut them under running water, again, because if you cut it under running water and then right into the vase,
right away,
less air bubbles are going to go in your stem.
Okay, nice. And then you put them in right away. How long do you think, I'm just going to add this to this guy, how long do you think these kind of flowers, like once you cut them like this, how long do you think they should last, give or take?
Do you know what? I think if you get them nice and tight like this, they should last about 4 or 5 days. Yeah, they start to open up, but that's part of the beauty of them, right? I love that they...
So here's my other question. If you know your dinner party, let's say, is on Saturday night, would you do this on like Thursday? Or like how many days before? Depends on how open you want them?
I think so, but if it's a dinner party, I'll usually do it on a Friday. I'll put them out at night to keep them cool, because keeping them cool will preserve them. If they're not opening enough, bring them inside, or you can even put a little warm water in the vase, and that'll help open them up a little bit too. Good trick to know. If you think, oh my gosh, I need beautiful flowers, then they're all too tightly closed. But
tulips are beautiful when they're still all nice and
I sometimes change vases too as they get more bulbous and bigger. They might need a different container.
Smart.
Freshen up the water, give them a trim.
I love this. All right, let's talk about this one last time. So, Fleurs de Villes is taking place at the Bayshore Shopping Centre. It starts tomorrow? Starts tomorrow, goes right through until Sunday, and then they're even going to have a pop-up flower shop on Saturday. So you can buy some flowers and practice what we preached today. Thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
I appreciate it.
All right, we're going to take a little bit of a break. When we come back, we are talking about sustainable travel. I'm going to learn something new in just a few minutes. I hope you'll stay with us. We'll learn together. We'll be back in a moment.